handmade.
That worked.
Is that good? All right, good.
Yeah, that worked.
Because you can only do one take of that. Hi, I'm Hannah. Welcome to Handmade. Today is a great day because we're going to be talking about all things glitter. People have been making things sparkly for literally ages. Literally ages? Glitter can be made from everything from sugar to glue to glass. And today we're going to be talking about all the different materials, all the different types of glitter, and how to use them. First up, your basic craft glitter. Really fine glitter works best for anything with small details or indentations that would be obscured by larger glitter. It also just gives things a shimmery quality. So the medium glitter is the most popular and common size. It's big enough to really sparkle from a few feet away, but small enough to work on lots of different surfaces, from shoes to mason jars to cards. Coarse glitter is super chunky and is great for creating a really dramatic 3D effect. It also dries more quickly than other sizes. Confession time, there may or may not have been a glitter ban on my house at one point, so I've got two tips for you on how to actually contain the sparkle. The first is this whole setup that we've got right here. So we've got a baking sheet and a sheet of craft paper on top. So basically what that does is if the craft sheet doesn't get it, then the baking sheet will. So a little sparkle on this jar just to show you. And then when you want to clean up, you can just pick up the paper and tap it back in. All right, tip number 2 for glitter containment is to put a seal over the glitter after you've put it on. So let the first layer dry, but anytime you move the jar, glitter will kind of fall off. So I would either put another layer of your clear glue, or my personal favorite and our go-to here at HGTV is Krylon Sealer. It's Glitter Blast, it's clear, and so you just spray it on like a spray paint and it gets in all the nooks and crannies and really holds everything in. The typical glitter you find at the craft store is made of plastic, so you shouldn't wash it down the drain and it's not rated for beauty products. But you can still be super sparkly and eco-friendly with the OG, the original glitter. This is synthetic mica. It's still super glittery, but it comes in a ton of different shades. So here at HGTV, we love to use mica for bath bombs. So today we're gonna show you an easy way to make them. 1 cup baking soda, half a cup of Epsom salt, and half a cup of citric acid. And the citric acid and the baking soda is what makes it all fizzy. So give them a little mix before we actually throw anything else in. Next up is 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and about 40 drops of essential oil of your choice. We use lavender. So then we'll use 3 to 5 drops of, got a purple food coloring. So you basically want it to be the texture of wet sand. Then we're gonna grab these molds. These are our favorites. You basically mound them up and then squish them together and let it dry overnight. And they make the best shape. We've got our mica here. And we're just gonna take a little cotton swab and use that to just put it kind of around in the mold. If you happen to drop this on your surface while you're working, we found that an oil-based cleaner is the best thing to try to get it up. And then all we've got to do is just mound our mixture in. All right, I feel like these need just a little bit more, and then we'll be good to go. And now you just let that dry overnight. And now for the big reveal. Glass glitter is another eco-friendly option. It's usually a little bit more sparkly than plastic glitter, and it can also give you a bit more volume and a bit more chunky. So there are 2 different types of glass glitter that we've got to show you today. There are these little micro beads that are really, really smooth when you layer them on. And then there's this chunkier glitter that's got a really great shine to it. Here at HGTV, we like to use glass glitter for things like Christmas ornaments and also jewelry making. So today we thought we'd show you how to use this on a cuff. All right, so with the glass glitter, in order to get enough coverage to really make the sparkly statement that this is, it's gonna take several different coats, but we can show you what 1 coat looks like so you can get the idea. So we're just gonna let this dry and then add a couple more coats, drying between each time, and then we'll seal it off and it's ready to go. Glitter glue is a great way to baby step your kids into using glitter. And besides making sparkly artwork, you can also make something super fun with just 2 ingredients, slime. So we like using Elmer's classic glue for this. They have a ton of colors, but today we're gonna be making purple slime because it's my daughter's favorite. So to make glitter slime, you only need 2 ingredients. The first is a whole bottle of Elmer's glue, and the second is liquid starch. All right, so a 1/4 cup of liquid starch and a whole bottle of glitter glue. All right, I think I got most of it out. I'm gonna take my ring off because I've been told that you're supposed to mix this with your hands, which feels like a prank, but that's fine. I have so much dedication to my job right now. For an even less messy option, try these really satisfying sensory jars. The glitter is suspended in glycerin, and we found that small glitter works best here. Full tutorial linked below. Glitter nail polish. It looks great here, and also to dress up accessories. So today we're going to show you how to make an ombre phone case. First, you need 2 different types of glitter nail polish. A fine glitter nail polish that'll do the first layer, and then something chunkier to kind of build it up at the end. So the first thing you want to do is just put 1 layer of the fine nail polish all over the case. So once you've got 1 coat of the fine glitter on there, you're going to start about 3/4 of the way down and apply 1 more layer of the fine glitter, and then it'll kind of build up as you go down, right? It's more important to get the right coverage because you're putting so many layers on, and because you're going to have the chunky at the bottom, like nobody's going to notice if you just slop it on there. It's going to take quite a few coats to get the coverage that we need, but basically the idea is you're just going to move down a little bit each time. So it'll be thickest at the bottom, and that's what's going to give you that really good ombre effect. Here at HGTV, we are suckers for a good glitter pen or glitter marker. And when we found these, we couldn't resist sharing them with you. They're called Deco Just Glitter Premium. They come in a variety of colors, and it's writable glitter that can dress up all of your invitations or just a cute notebook. If you're looking for another option where glitter is contained, think of glitter cardstock. You can use it in all sorts of places where you can't necessarily put glue. Like if you need it to bend around something, we've used it for gift bags, we've used it for graduation caps, and today we're going to use it for photo booth props. Once you're happy with your shape, just take a skewer, stick it on the side, and add a little tape. I'm using double stick. There we go. See? You can use it for anything you can use cardstock for, but it's just a little fancier. One of the most popular things we've ever done for HGTV.com are these shimmery liqueurs. Edible glitter is a great way to take any party up a notch, but the key is anything that you use has to say edible glitter. It's not just the non-toxic stuff, it's things that are actually meant to be incorporated into your food or drink. So to make these shimmery liqueurs, we've got 3 different colors that we're going to use, but really you can use any sort of drink. So you could use Kool-Aid or lemonade or whatever. Just make sure that whatever glitter you have corresponds to the color of your liqueur, because otherwise it'll just muddy it. It won't look as cool and offer the effect. For the blue curacao, we're going to use a teaspoon of the purple luster dust. This is also sometimes called pearl dust. And then half a teaspoon of the blue. But basically the ratio to know is 3 cups of liqueur to a teaspoon and a half of pearl dust. For the watermelon liqueur, woo, that looks like about a teaspoon and a half of pink luster dust. Perfect. All right, and finally for the apple, We've got some green, and it definitely smells like a party. If you want to make everything extra, this is the drink for you. One of my other favorite uses for edible glitter is to take all your desserts kind of up a notch. So it looks great on like luster dust on cakes and things like that, but today we're going to be making these little candy bars that are so cute. We've got several different types of glitter. We've got some stars, so I'm just going to I've got a candy mold here. I'm just going to kind of pour this in, we're going to mix it up. All right, all of these will look a little different. A lot of the edible glitter is a little chunkier, but then we've also got some that's like completely mixed up. So it's almost like there's a shimmery sugar in here along with the more glitter elements. This is just white candy melts with a little bit of pink food coloring. Alright, so just go all the way to the edges, and then you're going to let this set up for at least a few hours. These would be so cute for a gift or a party, or if you just want to feel super special while you're binge eating candy. Alright, for glitter makeup fans out there, we always recommend using glitter that's specifically made for beauty products. It's non-toxic and it's meant to be on your body. For a temporary look, we recommend just using a simple lip gloss, a clear lip gloss, and then putting the glitter over top of that. But if you're going to be in a situation like at a music festival where you're outdoors and it's pretty hot, a semi-permanent way to apply the glitter would be a lash glue. When you're ready to de-glitter, just remove with an oil-based makeup remover wipe. One thing we can all agree on about glitter is that it lingers. So, if you've got a lint roller, you can use that to clean it off furniture, but today we're going to show you 2 hacks to get it out of all those other places. First up, blow up a balloon. This works especially well for any surface really, but it's a good hack for carpet. So you just get some static electricity going. Alright, hack number 2 is Play-Doh. And it's maybe my favorite, because you can just keep turning and folding until you get it all up. Are you pro glitter or anti glitter? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like us and subscribe. Thanks, see you next time. I make a really stupid selfie face. I'm not as cool as the millennial people that usually carry these phone cases. I do too.
That you're wearing it. I think
I'm getting some of it. I should wear it more often. It's happening.